Welcome back to the farm. My name's Roz, also known as Passion Flower, and you'll find me here each week talking about my farming and creative life. First, for a horse update. As I talked about last week, one of the horses that was on our property was heavily pregnant and has now moved to a different farm to give birth. No new baby foal yet. Apparently, as with humans, horses can have early contractions that don't necessarily lead to labour. So we're still waiting to hear, which is probably a good thing because this has given the owners a chance to get everything ready here on the farm. They've started to build a special paddock and they've brought in a bathtub as a water supply. And I believe today they are delivering some more materials, I think, to build a shelter. With the beginning of September, we are now into true spring. And that means that the days are getting much warmer. There are more flowers and insects. And that it is actually much wetter. And this has been entirely true. We had a really heavy downpour at the beginning of this week. Just came upon us really quickly, really unexpected. And then afterwards, the sky was really angry and cool. I wasn't able to capture the super heavy rain. It doesn't really translate well to video or images, but the sky afterwards was crazy. I've also taken a couple of long walks through our bush this past week, just exploring to find little things that have changed as the true spring has started to come into effect. Last week I was working on a cowl neck poncho in my blush colourway. It has now gone off to its new owner as I thought it would. So that's a good thing to have off the needles. I'm also continuing to work on our blanket squares. My current tally is 32 squares. With some of my obligation knitting out of the way, the poncho and the socks that I was previously working on, it's exciting now that I might be able to get some of my current whips out and maybe off the needles, or at least make some progress on them. Something I've been working on for a little while now is the Lamina wrap by Amber O'Brien, an Australian designer. It's a rectangular wrap and I'm halfway through at this point. I've just started repeating in my colours. It's going to be quite difficult to show because it is quite large and I don't know that it actually will all fit. So it starts at this end and there. The original pattern actually has the lace sections in colour and she used a gradient kit, and then the garter sections in a solid. But I decided to switch it over and I think it's looking pretty cool. What I'm using for this is the dark, which is actually not a solid black. It may come up looking like a black on camera. It is black with like purples and greens underneath. And this is by Dyed by Hand Yarns. It is the Big Blue Stocking. And it's a 150 gram skein in the Nevermore colour. And then for the coloured sections, I'm using a set of my Wonka yarns. So I have the Pure Imagination, and that is being alternated in between each of the other colours. Golden Ticket, to the Fudge Room, Millions of Tiny Pieces, Snozberries, and You're Turning Violet Violet. So I've just finished the second round of the golden ticket and the next pure imagination. And now time to start the next lace. I'm really enjoying it, but it does take quite a while. I'm not very proficient with lace. I don't seem to be able to remember a pattern that well, but I am enjoying it and I really want this finished object. So I'll be working on this when I have some quiet time by myself, and when I am on the couch I'll probably work on more blanket squares or some more dishcloths for the kitchen. Well, that's it for another week. Thanks for spending some time with me. If you're enjoying these videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you next week on the farm. Bye.